I find it to be a little strange when I have a conversation with someone and talk to them about their country and ask them such things and say, well, do you know what the founding documents of your country are? And it just amazes me that there are people who just don't know. I mean, as I said yesterday in the broadcast, I'm a citizen of the United States of America. I know that we live under a constitution. And that constitution is a series of documents that tells us that as a people who set representatives of government to hash things out and come up with agreements of these are the policies in which our country is governed, and these are your rights and your freedoms. Well, I think that's a very important thing. I mean, when you come right down to it, two of the most powerful influences in your life is, of course, God and your country. Something I learned during my days of Navy boot camp. The truth of the matter is that in those first few days, those people who were harassing me and screaming at me, well, they kind of hurt my feelings, and I didn't much like it. But I learned something, and that was just simply this: just do what they say. Just do what they say, and it will make life go much easier for you. But here's the thing. As a people who lives in a particular country, we might want to know what it is that is asked of us. What are the requirements? What are the rules in which we are governed under so that we'll not make mistakes because we just don't know? And so I think it behooves all of us to study, find out, see where we're going as a people, as a country, so that we can better be prepared for whatever is to come before us. You see, here's the thing. We talk about living in freedom, living in liberty, and living in our lives to where we say, well, we make our own way here. Well, that's true. But there are also our rules and regulations. And you go do something that's out of the ordinary for you, that's out of character for you. Enter into a dominion in which you are not fully up to speed, and find out just how many bumps in the road there are, and how many times you'll be butting your head up against something because you find out, well, there's a rule against that, there's a rule against that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I just found it to be rather staggering, to be quite honest. Well, the truth is, the more I know, then the better I am to deal with whatever that obstacle is, whatever that bump in the road is. Scripture says, study to show yourself to be approved. Well, that not only works in Scripture, that works in other aspects of life too. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.